During his tense journey from the palace to the site of the incident, even being the king of the greatest kingdom on earth, Shantanu encountered sights unlike anything he had ever witnessed before in his entire life. Furthermore, he discovered that his soldiers had been ensnared by arrows made of an unfamiliar material, possessing a flexibility akin to threads, rendering them completely immobile. Mesmerized by these unnatural occurrences, Shantanu was left pondering the identity of the individual responsible for such extraordinary displays of power. Shantanu observed Devavratha seated proudly, having subdued his soldiers with his divine powers. Despite feeling a twinge of fear, not for his own life, but for the potential harm Devavratha could inflict upon his people and kingdom if he chose to slay him and his army, Shantanu concealed his apprehension, maintaining a facade of composure in his face, not wanting to reveal any weakness to his adversary. Finally, Shantanu came face to face with Devavratha. While Shantanu praised Devavratha for his remarkable feat of defeating so many soldiers single-handedly, he also made it clear that he would not cower or retreat in fear of Devavratha's powers. Shantanu then questioned why Devavratha had taken such actions. Despite being surrounded by the enemy army, Devavratha displayed no fear and calmly responded that he had acted upon his mother's command. With great curiosity, Shantanu asked Devavratha who his mother was. Devavratha calmly replied that his mother was Ganga. Shantanu was shocked, but also filled with happiness, as he had been waiting for this moment for over 2 decades. He felt relieved knowing that Devavratha was his own son and would not harm his kingdom. Shantanu then questioned why Devavratha had stopped the flow of the Ganga River and imprisoned his soldiers. Devavratha explained that he was simply following his mother's orders and did not know the reason behind them. This left Shantanu puzzled as to why Ganga had issued such commands. Devavratha revealed that his mother, Ganga, had instructed him to blast the barricade of arrows. Once King Shantanu met him to understand why she instructed me to take those actions. Following his mother's command, Devavratha aimed 2 of his arrows at the barricade and shot it with precision. As a result, the majestic barricade shattered, and the Ganga River began to flow once again. Shantanu and the soldiers were shocked to see only 2 arrows blast through such a gigantic barricade with just 1 shot. Once the river started flowing again, it peacefully followed its natural course without overflowing its banks. After the river settled down, Goddess Ganga emerged from its waters. Shantanu was stunned to see his wife after over 2 decades. Ganga approached Shantanu, and tears filled his eyes as he beheld her. After the emotional reunion between Shantanu and Ganga, Ganga revealed that she returned to fulfill her promise made over 2 decades ago. She pledged to raise their 8th son to be a great warrior and scholar, and she presented Devavratha as their son. disclosing the truth to both Shantanu and Devavratha. Ganga wanted to demonstrate Devavratha's power and intelligence to King Shantanu upon his return after 20 years, ensuring that she fulfilled her promise to raise their eighth son to be a great warrior and scholar. Therefore, she orchestrated the events with Devavratha stopping the flow of the Ganga River, facing any consequences without killing anyone. As Devavratha is the son of King Shantanu, Shantanu can easily announce Devavratha as his heir and throne him as king, but he must be accepted by the people, ministers, soldiers, and everyone in the kingdom. By displaying his powers, he showed the world his capabilities, ensuring that he will be recognized not only as a worthy leader, but also as a powerful warrior. Ganga explained that this was the reason behind Devavratha's actions. Extremely excited by Devavratha's formidable prowess with divine weapons, Shantanu asked Ganga about who had imparted such remarkable training to their son in the use of these Ashtras. Ganga, with a serene and composed smile, responded, "Lord Parashurama, the avatar of the supreme god Vishnu himself, was renowned for his merciless destruction of countless corrupt kings and rulers and restored Dharma on planet Earth. He was revered as one of the fiercest and most powerful human manifestations of Lord Vishnu. Trained by Lord Parashurama, Devavratha became immensely powerful with Divyastras. Divyastras aren't just physical objects. They embody the power of mantras. With this power, a simple arrow can transform into a weapon of supernatural might. Agnayastra, a potent mantra that channels the energy of fire, infusing the arrow with blazing power, capable of decimating entire cities. Mastery of this mantra grants endless use of the weapon to the wielder. Vaishnavastra, a powerful incantation that transforms ordinary arrows into an invisible shield, protecting armies and cities from destructive weapons, and also capable of neutralizing other Ashtras, providing comprehensive protection to the desired area. Mohini Astra, a deceptive mantra that conjures illusions to confuse and distract enemies. It creates illusions of armies in the sky, phantom faces, and flying horses, as well as hypnotic images that sow chaos and bewilderment among the opposing forces, making it difficult to discern reality from illusion. It also generates deceptive illusions, making allies appear as enemies, making them attack each other in confusion and leading them to kill their own army. Suryastra. Suryastra is a weapon linked with the sun god Surya, emitting intense heat and blinding light, its scorching rays intensifying beyond measure. Soldiers, clad in armor, are rendered helpless as their skin begins to blister and peel under the relentless assault of the searing heat. They will be in agony as their bodies are roasted alive, the intense temperature causing them to evaporate into thin air. Narayanastra. The Narayanastra is one of the most powerful celestial weapons, notorious for its devastating power. Capable of causing immense destruction, it allows the wielder to select targets, from individuals to entire armies or even all of humanity. The Narayanastra releases a torrent of millions of deadly arrows simultaneously, decimating all in its path. Indeed, there are even more powerful Ashtras like the Brahmastra and the Pashupatastra. Their highest variance possesses the power to annihilate not just a single planet, but entire planetary systems, and even the universe itself, making them two of the most formidable weapons in existence. Along with these, Parashurama taught Devavratha some of the most powerful and destructive Ashtras. His reverence for elders, obedience, and swift learning made him the favorite student of Parashurama. Now, with the power of these Ashtras, Devavratha had the ability to eliminate vast armies and even destroy entire kingdoms with a single strike. With Devavratha's arrival, Hastinapura ascended to become the most formidable and feared kingdom across the entire planet. No king dared even to think of attacking Hastinapura. Instead, many rulers from other kingdoms sought friendship with Hastinapura. Filled with jubilation, King Shantanu proudly declared Prince Devavratha as his rightful heir and the future king of Hastinapura, solidifying his position as the kingdom's protector and ruler.